Aloha. Welcome to paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Trojans will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Grab near the marker. It's Harris. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. To the ground. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that is what every single defense wants, man. They got to get those negative plays so you can put them in predictable situations. They gave up some yardage, but that's okay. Getting the sack, now forcing the 3rd and long, gear up the pass rushers, bring in some extra DBs, and try to go get them again.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. So USC's offense will have its first possession of the game. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Got his man.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Green. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Tight end now in motion. The running back has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Jordan. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
One final play before the end of the quarter. On the move. Across the 35.
Great slide, dumbass.
And that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. On the run, it's Jordan. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David. David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Second down, he'll throw it.
No!
To the wide out.
I suck. Fucking
He
suck.
goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. The ball is out behind the line. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Fuck shit.
Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Davis will throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. Now there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. Can't make contact with the
They took the
like
points
that.
off.
A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. And the offense will be grateful for the benevolence of the special teams to give them a fresh set of downs. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush.
Nope.
3 sacks on the game so far.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a
touchdown Warriors! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
got his man quickly. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Nice job by the QB and receiver on this play in a 2-minute situation, knowing to work the boundary, get the first down, and get the ball out of bounds. Great situational awareness.
And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Caught near the sticks, it's Lane.
Put that ball on the outside.
Gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Dumps it to the back. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trying to do it on the ground. They make make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You know, I think there's a lot of people in the stadium that were wondering why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field, but the gamble paid off.
The Trojans are on the move. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Let's go.
How about that elusiveness? He's got
Let's go.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile
And juke
into
for
the
some.
end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down
Get your little walk-on ass about
Put that tape on and show
first time you
it
touch the
credit.
ball all
That's
season.
the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Davis looking to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got the back over the middle.
Oh, sit
And
down.
a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quick strike complete. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more
fucking
physical
asshole.
than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next...
Damn, all I got is 2 freshmen.
take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gonna run it. It's Dalton. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Hoover. Throws to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats.
I got 1 loss, and I'm not ranked.
These 2 teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Running back searching for a hole. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Nope.
He's
Still
fought him off
fucking
for a
ass down.
while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he
Good
has.
deep.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He wants to change this route. They'll try to get outside. Got enough for the first. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left, receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, locking on them, running their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking.
Knew he was going to drop that shit.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He
Let's go.
steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down as the 2.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go right back to the run. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And
Touchdown, Trojans! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
And right down the middle.
USC 14, Hawaii 7.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play with it.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that.
They like us now. You hit them at all. Drop that shit.
They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourself a shot.
Good defense. Let's go.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Well, they're down a possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab, got the conversion, it's still going. They'll mark him down right there, and how about that play and picking up a chunk of yardage? Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling.
Our linebacker got on fucking wide receiver.
Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw.
That was a fucking sack. What are y'all doing, man?
To the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Davis will throw.
All me.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught over the middle. It's Godfrey. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Press.
He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Into the end zone.
I'm pressing catch. I pressed triangle 3 times. Come on now.
1 point away from a tie.
man, great execution. That is how it's done
All good.
late in the football game.
Sack.
Now, all you need is that extra.
Somehow 55 was on the fucking wide receiver.
Knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's not going to take the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
Dropping back, it's Hoover.
What the fuck are y'all doing, bro?
Catch in the middle, it's Lane.
Like, he didn't even want to do his fucking route.
Finally get to him. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds.
USC.
What is that? Come on now. It's trying to fuck me up.
Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has missed his only attempt of the day, but all will be forgotten if he knocks it through the uprights here. And this one splits the uprights. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38.